Secretary in my government today, in government of India. Any concerns forward two other higher-ups in the government of India, where we will be able to find some way forward in our facing. So once again, my friends, I thank you so much for this wonderful reception. I thank you so much.
Just not to debate or not to argue as far as transportation is concerned. That has never been closer, and it is very much free and closer.
Will be surely addressed to them.
We really appreciate the fact that we have come even after the suffering has been. So it's very hard to articulate because on one hand, the CSOs.
At the onset of this violence, we came to know that on the request of this moment,
the one who is going to test our partisan red leader of Northeast India, Ahmed Sharma, President NPP, London Chief Minister, Government of Meghalaya.
I have no words to express, the shock at the different points that have been mentioned by all of you who have spoken in front. And I have to say that I don't have any solution or any kind of a reply to tell you that this is what it is, because it's really a situation which, has been such an unfortunate situation where all of you have suffered and are still suffering for all these months and years. And really, as I said, I'm not here to tell you that this is the way to move forward. Neither am I here to tell you that this is going to be the solution. But as I said, I'm here to really listen to all of you, to absorb what you're telling me, and maybe find some way in which one step at a time in a process that will build up the confidence, build up the kind of relationship. And as mentioned by the Southern Hills, our chairman, that in an organic manner, if this can move forward like it happened in the past, it cannot happen in one day. I know it. It cannot happen in a month's time. It's not like that. It has to heal. And the healing process will take time. I understand. And I will carry this message forward. And all the points that you've mentioned, I have tried to note down the smallest of the small issues. I was mentioning yesterday to you that, or rather today to you, that yesterday I had met Governor. And the Honorable Governor sent the message to me that please ask the citizens to please start using the highway and moving and taking the airport. And our elder sister who was here with us who spoke, she mentioned a very valid and a practical point, that who will guarantee that we will be able to reach safely? Who will guarantee? I know that's a difficult question to answer. I'm not even trying to answer that question. But definitely it's a matter in which we'll have to work even more in detail and find out how we are able to reach to that point or that solution where we can create that kind of confidence and take this discussion further. Similarly to the points that are mentioned by our brother regarding the IDPs and the difficult conditions that they're staying in out here right now. You mentioned that the Chief Secretary has said that these kind of supplies will be stopped. I can at least mention this to you, that we will ensure that these kind of things do not just immediately stop. We will speak. We will talk to Government of India. I am not saying that the decision is in my hands, but till government is not able to provide that safety, security and that rehabilitation to the people, then the current status must continue. But while we do that, let us work on efforts to rehabilitate and reconstruct and bring back that normalcy. As I said, I don't have any words, especially after listening to what you have to say. I really don't have the courage to even tell you that we should do this, we should do that. The kind of suffering that has happened is just something that is unimaginable. So I can only urge and I can only plead and request you that while we are still the memories are fresh, if there is a way possible, that with one step at a time, we can organically build up that confidence. I just pray to you, and I always would like to urge you, and if I can play a role, if any of my leaders can play a role in facilitating this process, we are here to help and to support. But as I said, we are not here to force, we are not here to direct, we are not here to tell you, because as I said, we have not gone through what you have gone through. And therefore it will be very unfair for us to say that this is a direction. But as I said, we can only urge that let us try, if possible, to take that one step forward and see how we can move together to find a permanent solution and bring in peace in the region as a whole.
This visit of mine is mainly as a leader and a party president of the National People's Party. And as a party, we have been very clear from day one that we are a regional party, a party that is actually nationally recognized, but with regional aspirations. And we are the only party that has been made up by the different states of the Northeast alone. So the only national party that is from the Northeast in the history of the country. And therefore we strongly feel that we have a very, very big responsibility when it comes to important issues that are affecting the people of the Northeast. And therefore from that angle, I have made my visit. I have met different CSOs from different communities to engage, to be able to understand. It is not possible for us as leaders to be able to just take a decision and just be able to give a statement without understanding the real issues that are there at the grassroots level. So it is important for us to engage. It is important for us to connect. It is important for us to talk to the people at the grassroots to really understand the problems. And therefore today's program was an interaction program, if you look at the actual program. And it was really a chance for me to really understand the entire problems and the issues that are there. I am not saying that we will be able to resolve every single issue that is there, because it's a very, very complicated situation that we are all facing. But I hope that we can play our role. I hope that we can play our part in order to slowly and steadily, in an organic manner, rebuild the trust, rebuild the relationship, and try to move back towards normalcy. While I say that, we are also part of NDA, and obviously as a party president and as an individual that works closely with Government of India, I will be taking the inputs that I received. It's not that I've been sent here as an emissary, absolutely not. I have come here at my own decision, but the inputs that I've received will be now communicated at all levels to Government of India in terms of the different observations I've had. I think I've been able to meet most. I could not meet everyone, I do apologize for that, but I assure the other CSOs who I could not meet that I will make sure I come back again and meet them once again. And as I said, it's not that one event or one visit will resolve everything. These kind of things are processes that take time. I hope that the relationship and the bonding and the meetings we had is only a beginning of a longer process where we'll be able to work together, where I as an individual and our party as an organization can play its role in bringing back normalcy in this region. Today in my visit to Kangpokpi, when I heard the IDPs, when I heard our women organizations speak, when I heard the other leaders from the community speak, really it has touched my heart. And I can feel the different challenges that the people faced. A lot of people in the country cannot start to imagine the suffering of the people living in this region and of course the state as a whole. Many people have suffered at different levels, but there has been a lot of suffering in this area, in this region also. And even till today, people are facing challenges, and people are displaced and not being able to go back to their homes for 2.5 years. In their own words, they are living, but they have no life, because they have not been able to really do anything. They are basically just surviving every day, and with no certainty as to when this will end and when they'll be able to go back to their homes. So this kind of a pain and suffering that people are facing, needs to improve, and I hope that we can play a role. We are discussing with the Honorable Governor. I had a meeting yesterday. I will, as I said, share my inputs with the MHA and the Honorable Union Home Minister, that we must work towards bringing in normalcy. We must work towards ensuring that the people who have been displaced can go back to their homes. Support can be given to them to rebuild their homes, to build up the security, to build up the infrastructure. And at the same time, in a small way from my side, the people who are there in my state, with the help of our organizations in my state, with the help of our locality leaders in my state, we'll try to give whatever help possible, additional help possible, to the people who are the IDBs who are staying in the state of Shillong. And our communities and our people also have supported. I thank the locality leaders in Shillong and the NGOs who have supported, and we will continue to do that in whatever small way that is possible.